about?
I'll tell you in a second. So after the HuffPost article by Michelle Butterfield about social media banning images of motherhood, somebody from Facebook and Instagram reached out and are investigating. So, do you think it'll make a difference or nothing? Well, hello everybody. So, we heard back from our friend David at Instagram and Facebook. Any thoughts about how that went? I'll tell ya. So they did their little investigation, and we were in the wrong because we were violating their community guidelines. They did say we had 2 posts wrongfully removed, which were reinstated. He did kindly copy and paste some of the community standards for me, saying, "We remove images of uncovered female nipples, except in the context of breastfeeding, birth giving, and after-birth moments." And then it carries on to say health-related situations, for example, post-mastectomy, breast cancer awareness, or gender confirmation surgery, or an act of protest. Well, I would kind of put us in an act of protest. I do have an email to which I'm about to hit send because it didn't clarify if images are only removed via reporting or if there's algorithms that are also active in removing posts. So, I mean, obviously, not my business. They can run it how they see fit. I guess this is my big beef with this whole community standards or community guidelines bullshit. So, if you're going to have your community guidelines, and you probably should, enforce the friggin' things consistently, like, seriously. So I guess to start with, I'll risk my little account here and share the 3 images that between Facebook and Instagram this year we have had removed at least once. So there you have it. That's our pornographic content as removed, whether that be via being reported. If you did report us, please just unfollow us, seriously, or through algorithm.
Why?
Now I'm going to branch into an area I probably shouldn't because this really pisses me off and it brings out some not flattering things about my personality. But I'm going to go back to their community guidelines. So one of the things it says in the community guidelines is, and I did ... out a bit that isn't applicable, but, and I quote, offering sexual services ... and some other miscellaneous things, even if it's legal in your region, is also not allowed. Okay, so you've written that in your community guidelines. Awesome. So if that's not allowed, probably a good place to start this little policing would be the 1.1 million posts that are hashtag escort. If any of you care to venture down that rabbit hole, I did. Pretty much all the top posts for that hashtag are visible sexual intercourse. If that's not floating your boat, you can also check out hashtag porn life or my personal favorite, hashtag sweet pussy Saturday. I know it's not Saturday, maybe you can save that for tomorrow. So now that we've established what our unacceptable images look like, I'd love to share a few that I found today that are evidently fine.
Crazy, eh?
Sorry, it just occurred to me I probably should have given a little trigger warning there because that's some pretty graphic shit. Let's just take a moment, though, to review. I think I probably have been dealing with David with possibly a little bit of a bad attitude, because it did tick me off that right off the bat, they couldn't find a woman in a position to communicate with us about these unacceptable photographs of women. Seriously? Anyway, it just really makes me angry, because their community guidelines say they don't allow this and they don't allow this, but there are literally millions of posts with hashtags and accounts about the sexualization and degradation, where we are working really hard to lift women up and empower them to say, I am enough as I am. And thank you, Facebook and Instagram, for just stepping them back down into that little photoshopped sexual box that our society loves. So even though we are disappointed, we aren't surprised. Change is slow, and we're just so thankful that all of you follow along and support what we're trying to do here. So Facebook and Instagram, I haven't given up hope on you yet, but seriously, get your shit together.